That made it in the recording. I hope you feel good about that. Hello, and welcome to the Unofficial Pokemon Podcast, Episode 3. I'm Brandon. I'm your host, Brandon, currently co-hosted with...
Anthony.
who never regrets his decision. So I'm like, I hit the record button, and then I just hear him just go...
Well, you said something beforehand. Leave me alone.
I did. I very much did, and I very much baited him. So that was one of the greatest things that ever happened. So finally, we're back with recording. It's been a month. It's been a while since we actually recorded, as in a month. As it's literally been a month since we recorded our last episode.
Curse our different schedules.
Due to schedules, and then also not actually having like difficulties with actually getting the podcast uploaded. So that was fun and very
it took us
very
roughly a week and a half to get episode 1 out due to technical difficulties.
It was a lot longer than that. It was a lot longer than that.
Oh, was it? I thought it was a week and a half.
That was longer than a week. It was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Well, a week and a half is 10 days, buddy.
2 weeks, sir.
I said 14. A week and a half.
Well, I know, it wasn't even a week and a half. It was longer than that.
Yeah, I know. No, I know. I thought it was a week and a half to 2 weeks is what I said.
It was like 3 weeks.
Getting off track.
But regardless of that, we're finally back recording. It feels great. And yeah, now next episode we're going to have a featured guest, which is going to be pretty cool.
Indeed.
I am excited for our guest. I won't spoil who it is exactly. I mean, I don't think the audience would really know unless they're that person. Then you know who you are. But that regards, let's jump on to our first topic, which is Pokemon films. So we're just going to talk about like the ones that we liked, the upcoming one that should be out by the time this is uploaded. So I think
the one with
because Zoroark comes out October 4th, right?
I'm actually not too sure. I'm going to.
I know it's like October.
See if I can find the. I am going to see if I can find that date really quick.
I have found it. Whoa. Wait, what? Oh no, never mind. That's the that was last year's release.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be
all it says for over here in USA is 2021. That helps a lot.
This is great.
I'm assuming October or November.
No, it's October. It was confirmed October.
Oh, is it October? Okay.
You watched the trailer with me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Duh.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's. I want to say it's October 4th. Well, October 6th.
That sounds about right.
October 6th. I'll say 6th. I'll stick with that.
Right.
Because annoyingly, like I can't look at like anything else other than like web pages because I will get audio will be caught.
October 8th.
October 8th. I
just looked at it.
I was shy of it a few days.
Really close. Yeah.
But yeah, so my thoughts on the trailer. It looks interesting. I'm just not happy with like. I don't know. I don't think I'm too happy with like the casting for
Zoroark,
the English in general.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, even the Japanese Zoroark didn't sound the best.
Well, the Zoroark, didn't sound great, but the other characters were fine. I mean,
I don't think I minded the kid's voice in the dub version though.
Dub, but yeah,
I don't think I minded the kid's voice, but Zoroark's voice in the dub, I feel like it should have been more growly.
Be like a bit more like gravelly, I feel would be the correct phrasing. So kind of like I want to say like not really like a Spike Spiegel kind of voice, or even like a Dempsey with like that gravelly voice.
Right.
Funny enough, same voice actor for both of them, Steve Bloom.
You're a good voice actor, one of my favorites.
Dude, you're great. If you're listening, jump on the podcast with us.
Imagine.
that'd be pretty sick. But,
oh my god, I would geek out so hard.
I was going to say something else, but that would be very, very,
Oh
very
no.
inappropriate. But anyway, that regard. So
And just like that, we lost any chance we had at getting him on.
sure. I mean, I was just trying to get back on topic for Pokemon movies or films, as they would say. But yeah. So with the Zarude film, I'm hoping it's a lot better than like the I Choose You and Power of Us, because
Power of Us.
from Power of Us I sort of remember it because it just had Zeraora and then Lugia for some reason. Because
Yeah,
I
I
guess
don't know.
because like I Choose You did have Ho-Oh, but I don't know. I just wasn't really like a fan of I Choose You, and then as well with that, because
Yeah,
I think we
I
mentioned it
Choose You
earlier
was
with like
really
the
weird.
because we did. I do remember us talking about like the Pikachu talking and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that too. That was weird. We
Uh,
did.
but, yeah, I want to try and stay away from that territory. That's something I don't want to be part of. And then the Power of Us, like Zeraora Lugia thing, and I don't really remember much of it, honestly.
Yeah, it's been a while since I
Yep.
watched it.
Well,
But
it
I remember actually kind of enjoying it. Not my favorite movie, but not a oh my god, I hate this movie with a bloody passion.
I'm not a fan of like the newer stuff that they're releasing. I'm hoping Zarude actually,
Secrets of the
you know,
Jungle.
well, I'm just gonna call it the Zarude movie because I don't is actually good as opposed to just being another
Secrets of the
film
Jungle.
with just shut up. Do you want to be a
Sorry.
part of this or not? I will silence you. It will be weird. But yeah, so I'm praying it's a good movie. The trailer looks promising, and like obviously you can see the two different like Zarudes. Well, there's multiple Zarudes, just in case people didn't know. There's the Dada Zarude, which is the one that's looking after Coco, and then we got the other Zarude, which seems to be maybe an antagonist. I'm not
Antagonist?
100%
Yeah.
sure.
I didn't. I never watched. I didn't watch this. Watch it in Japanese
Well, it
dub
wasn't
or
even.
sub. So
You couldn't even find it in Japanese. It was that difficult to find because I would have watched it.
yeah. Oh, okay,
Um.
gotcha.
So anyway, I know what your favorite film is, but anyway, explain to the audience what Pokemon movie is your favorite.
It's got to be Pokemon Heroes Latias and Latios. I don't know what it was about it. If it was the music, the storyline. I know it was the first Pokemon movie to have a permanent death in it, though. That's kind of spoily, but whatever.
I mean, the
Um,
movie is.
it's been out since like 2006,
I'm double checking.
5. I want to say 5,
Oh, that
actually.
is difficult to read. There is so much. Um, as long as I like using Cerebi, Cerebi doesn't really have dates.
Yeah. 2002. So I was way off. That movie's from 2002.
Oh, that's
Okay,
nearly
no,
20 years
May
old.
16th, May 16th, 2003 for the US. Okay.
Okay,
That's
so the English,
over 18. Yeah, that's over 18 years
but
old.
still,
Oh, great.
that's old. It's an
That's
old.
old. It's old enough to drink in
No,
certain
no, no,
countries.
no, no, no. Don't
In
say it.
certain countries.
Okay,
It's
like here in Australia.
you wouldn't yeah. Not here in America. You have to be 21. Oh, and you have to be 21 to smoke now too. So that's wonderful. Anyways,
I mean, people break
but
the
yeah,
law anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
yeah, I know. So I don't know what it was, but I kind of liked Annie and Oakley as antagonists in it as well. Um, I kind of liked how Latios and Latias had something to do with like the city, and they're literally their nickname. Sure, they're called the Eon Duo in like the games, but they were known as the Guardians of Altamore in the movie, which is where the movie takes place. And I don't know. It was one of those shorter movies that I wish was longer. I feel like it could have been better, sure. But since Latias is one of my favorite Pokemon, I just because of the movie is why I fell in love with Latias. Because I kind of like the way that she's like playful and didn't really care about that much. But she and then of course she knew to who was bad and who was good for the most part. And then
Really? That's
I
because didn't
kind
she get like
of
attacked by one of the sisters?
yeah, but like yeah, I guess. But she was in her human form at that point, and I don't know because she and if I recall correctly, at least I think she knew immediately she was gonna get into a fight because I remember her being in like a defensive posture, if I recall correctly.
I don't know. I haven't watched the movie
Um,
since
I know it's been
2010, so
fair enough. It's been a while since I've watched it because I'm trying to watch and catch up on other anime currently than rewatching stuff.
loser,
Thank
loser.
you,
You
thank you,
want?
thank you very much.
Um,
And I'm looking at the reception, and according to Wikipedia here, Rotten Tomatoes is giving it Pokemon Heroes Latias and Latios a rating of 17%, which is awful.
well, there's obviously
Uh,
people within that group don't watch kids' films.
right.
I'm trying to think what my favorite film is, but I don't know. I'm really like close to like Lucario and the Mystery of Mew because I've watched it
Oh man,
a
that's a good
lot.
one too. There's a lot of good ones.
Like seen that one a lot. I've seen Mewtwo Strikes Back and Rise of Darkrai because we were talking about that earlier. I really like that movie,
Yeah.
but I haven't watched it recently. So
And you're not talking about the re-release Mewtwo Strikes Back from 2019, right?
isn't
You're
that the
talking
origin
about
of
the
Mewtwo?
well, technically, I there's technically a Mewtwo Strikes Back as
That's
well.
called Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution.
Oh, okay.
They
I forgot that they
they,
added the word evolution on it.
they were very specific with it, and then
Yeah,
as well, like sure, I did the visuals for it were very very weird. Like it made the character seem the human characters really
out of place.
off putting, which you know like watching Pokemon from 2D to 3D is really really strange. Like sure it makes sense for the games because that's how you can really like perceive the game's evolution is through like you know going from sprites to a 3D model, which is pretty extreme. And then you get that, and that's sure you get eased into it in time, but then in this you just get thrown straight into full 3D animation, which works well for Pokemon, but not for the human characters. Because like when you see Ash, I'm like, this looks terrible. He looks really
I know.
awful. I
I watched the trailer, and it just
I've watched
I
the
never
entire
watched it.
film,
Oh, I
so like
haven't. I'm not going to either.
fair enough. But like because I've watched the original movie a lot and
Right,
I'm mostly familiar with what has happened. So with the different main differences I've found with the original to the remake is that the music choices are obviously different. So they chose
right.
like we had really good I want to say good. I mean
We had a decent
a
selection
good selection
in
of
the original.
music that were you know it's not like they were owned by Pokemon. It was actually ones made by like proper like pop
And
artists and stuff like that.
yeah, I know
So we
Blessed
had
Union of
Christine.
Souls
Yeah, they
did
did.
the Brother My Brother song.
I don't think they do it specifically for Pokemon. They just pick.
No, I'm just saying that's who
Yeah,
the
I know,
artist was
but yeah, that's a
for it.
example. Or even like Christina's Aguilera song. I think it was called
What was it?
Miracle, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, We're a Miracle, I think, was the
Yeah,
actual
We're a Miracle.
thing for it.
Which, good song. And it worked really, really well with the scenery in the end credits.
Oh, we can't forget about Britney Spears' Soda Pop. I don't remember when that played, but according to
that wasn't in the movie. It was in the short.
Oh, right. And Somewhere Someday was post credit, I believe, from NSYNC.
Yeah,
I think that was the end credits.
it was in the end credits. It was the Christina Aguilera. They had the
NSYNC
song, and they had one other song. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Because I'm looking at the song list, I see "Don't Say You Love Me" by M2M. I don't remember that one.
Oh, that was an end
Fly
credit
With
song.
Me by 98 Degrees?
No, I don't believe it was. Because I do remember "Don't Say You Love Me."
Yeah.
Because that was I think that was the very, very last song.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it was "Catch Me If You Can" by Angela Villa, I believe is the pronunciation of that.
I think that was also in the short.
Okay.
Yeah, because we had Soda Poppin' when the thing first introduced, and then they had "Come Catch Me If You Can," which was just playing around in the background, if I recall correctly, in the short. Unless it was in the movie, then I don't really remember where it was put in.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch this movie.
Like, yeah, it was like you had like all these like major pop songs and stuff like that, and then like when you watch the Evolution version of it, they just have like orchestral remasters or remakes of tracks from the original, which sure, it's good, but you know, like it would have been nice to have like all those old songs back come into the newer one, just so like the newer generation go, oh yeah, this is like a really good song, and then like ask their parents to, you know, oh, mother, I like listening to Christina Aguilera and NSYNC, and I don't think M2M really does music anymore. Well, I don't even know how much they even did, honestly.
Right. Actually, now I'm kind of curious about M2M.
So yeah, because like those are the
years active,
like the big ones.
1996 to 2002.
Ouch.
That's a very short-lived.
Well, it was only like 2 people in the band anyway.
Yeah. Merritt Larson and Marlon Raven.
But I really like that song. All I'll say is I like the song, and if I, you know, ever went back to start listening to that stuff, sure I would, because you know, I like listening to older stuff.
I do too.
I like bouncing up and down between like the years of music. Like it would have been nice if they did it for this, but unfortunately they didn't. And then for like the voice actors, they kept like the cast from like the anime, so they used the ones that were in Sun and Moon, if I recall. Yes, because Sun and Moon would have been airing then. So they just reused the voice actors for the main cast and some others for the background characters. I think they changed some of them slightly, and then they also changed some scenes, which I don't know. I'm not sure if it was a big. I don't really remember it a whole lot because I just remember like, this isn't great. But the main thing I was really happy about is for the voice actor of Mewtwo, which is the man himself, known as Dan Green. You know, the voice of
Yugimoto.
Professor Birch. He voiced Mewtwo in the origin of Mewtwo, right? No. What's the Mewtwo Returns? Mewtwo Returns. That was when he did the original voiceover for Mewtwo.
I don't even remember that
because he wasn't the original voice actor for Mewtwo. I know that. 100%.
No, I know that. I know that much too.
Just wanted to show if you remembered or not.
No, I definitely remember that. I'm just trying to think of who the first one was. I'm actually gonna
Um,
look. I'm actually gonna look into this a little bit.
well, I don't want to say it's
Uh,
like a really big voice actor and then just stopped voice
right.
acting at some point.
Dan Green, Miriam Poltro. That must be from.
That was probably in the
Yeah,
origins of Mewtwo.
yeah. That was from when they had Mewtwo's female voice. I want to say.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
because
And
yeah, because this was
the
for the Genesect movie.
yes, so it was in the Genesect and the Legend Awakened movie.
Prologue to Awakening. Yeah,
Well, she was also
that's
in
what it
the
was
actual
called. Yeah,
film.
yeah. No, that's weird. The only English voice actor I'm seeing here is Dan Green. I don't think he voiced the original.
He didn't voice the original. I know that
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
But anyway, so
Anyway,
I don't know what I want to stick with my favorite film, or the one that I remember the most is definitely Lucario and the Mystery of Mew,
which is also a
which
top
is
tier
a
one.
really good movie. Like, if you want to like have Pokemon movie recommendations, definitely watch that. Pokemon Heroes is a good choice. Obviously, watch the original if you haven't seen it. It's
Pokemon
definitely
movie.
online somewhere. Like,
I think it actually might
it
even
might
be
even
on
be on
Netflix.
Pokemon.com
I'm gonna check
or even
Netflix
Pokemon
because
TV.
I'm
Like, you
pretty
can
sure it's
just
on Pokemon TV.
check them, or even just like go on YouTube and rent it for like $4 and
Right.
like just watch the movie. Like, it it was so good, and like there are obviously like mistakes. That's definitely going to be like a topic we'll do at some point. Or like mistakes you see in like the Pokemon like anime.
Anime.
So like,
And there's a lot of mistakes.
yeah. Example, one of them is with Ash holding a hippopotas or hippopotamus or whatever you want to call it. I call it hippopotas because
Well, I mean, you
that's
could
how
say
they say it in
Larvitar
the
too.
English. Huh?
You could also say Larvitar. Larvitar weighs a lot too.
Well, yeah. I think hippopotas was a lot more heavier in there as well. It was
Oh yeah,
on his
definitely.
it was on his head. Like, it was
Yeah,
on
no.
his skull. He should not be
Yeah,
able to hold that weight. And then
because
as well,
Larvitar is 159 pounds, or 72, or yeah, 159 pounds or 72 kilos.
oh, what are you talking about? I can absolutely lift that. Well, I can lift it.
Well, I know, but he's 10 years old.
But yeah, as a 10-year-old, hmm, I
No,
wonder.
hippopotas.
Hippo, boy,
Hippo.
hippo boy.
Yeah, Hippo actually weighs less. 109 pounds or 49.5 kilos.
But having
Larvitar
that
weighs more
on
than
your
that?
head, having that on
Yeah.
your head, I don't know. I think
I
having,
feel like your
well, you
neck
have
would be very
79
sore.
kilos on your backpack because that's where Larvitar was most of the time in his
You're right.
backpack. You had a hippopotas on your head.
Right.
I've had 50 kilos on top of my head. It's not very comfortable.
When did you do that?
I was at work. I was like moving stuff, and I'm like,
Uh,
well, no one's here to help me, so I'll just do this. Instant
you
regret because my
dumbass.
neck is in pain for the rest of that night.
That's what you get for being a dum dum.
I mean, I had to get work done.
That too, but still.
Oh, I'd rather have work done than, have something left there and not actually be achieved.
Fair enough.
Because I'm a person who has really good work ethic. Other film recommendations. Definitely Rise of Darkrai, because that was really cool.
Yeah, Rise of Darkrai.
Guillotine to the
I
Sky
feel
Warrior
like
was
the
good.
Lugia movie, Lugia one, the
Oh
second
yeah,
one.
the Power of One.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Power of One or the
Spell the
Explosive Birth of
Unknown.
Lugia. I
If
don't
you,
think I would recommend that one. I don't think I would recommend that one personally.
if
2
you
years.
if you're interested in having a bit of a cry, Voice of the Forest, that had
That
some
was
feelsy moments
Celebi
in it.
one, right?
Yes, it was that
Um,
one. I don't know if Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea was really a tearjerker.
I mean, there was
I
I
mean, there
actually
was
recently
like a
watched that
scene.
somewhat. There was a scene that
There's a
would
few
get
different.
you a little
It was like
worried,
you're like,
little teared
wow,
up, not like horrible, but like you'd be like, wait, what's going on? No,
and you go,
stop.
wow, that's sad. But
Very sad. Um,
um, I'm just trying to look at like
uh,
other Pokemon movies. Like some like
and I know
there
we've
was
been
like
through
there's
this.
like
I
a
would not. I
hmm?
sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, for like movies I don't recommend. Diancie and the Cocoon Destruction. I try to watch that movie. I'm like, I can't watch this. It's something I
And
can't
my personal
physically
one,
watch.
and I'm gonna be blunt. Mine is a little more controversial because one of my least favorite ones is the Destiny Deoxys movie.
Get out.
I know
Get
because I know a
out.
lot of people like
Get
it.
out.
I just don't. I just couldn't like it. I tried to. I just couldn't. And I probably would not recommend Jirachi Wishmaker as much as I love how Absol had a pretty big uh was pretty big.
Just because you want to blow an
In it.
Absol.
Shut the fuck. Shut up. You're freaking weird. Anyway,
Oh, that's my favorite thing in the movie. It was Absol, my only favorite thing in the
well,
film, and he got no screen time.
well,
Don't do
he got a good
that.
amount of Absol got a good amount of screen time.
Yes, it
But
did.
what I'm saying, but what I
You're
was saying
making it
is, I
seem like
just
it's the main key feature of the film.
oh, it's
Absol's not
not.
the key feature.
No, of course it was Jirachi, the
No,
name
it
of the
was
damn
the
movie.
Groudon. Spoilers. There's a
Well,
Groudon
that
in
too.
that, and
Well, that
it's
too. But
scary.
oh yeah, definitely scary. But like though, I just feel like there was just too much freaking filler moments in it. Like I don't know.
There's like that
It's
in
one of
all
those
Pokemon
ones
movies,
that
though. In a lot of Pokemon movies, they
yeah, I
have
know.
that.
Yeah, I know. But I just feel like it was more noticeable in Wishmaker. That and it had way too much Max in it. I don't like Max as a character.
He's definitely an annoying character. Like, sure, they want to have a new companion, but for some reason is a lot younger. And there's also
Right,
the Brainiac,
right.
and is allowed to have Pokemon. Or he has access to his... Sure, he has access to his sister's Pokemon, but as well, like, technically Munchlax is his Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then as well, like, in the series, he owned a... I think he wanted to own a Ralts and a
Yep.
Surskit.
He befriended Ralts in an episode and said once he was 10 he would come back and see if the Ralts wanted to be his partner or something.
Spoilers, he's still whatever age he is now.
We should talk about stuff that was promised in anime episodes that never happened.
What?
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Like for example,
Oh,
the
like broken, like,
Pidgeot.
oh, okay, yeah. So like broken
Like
promises.
broken promises like
We can do
Pidgeot,
that like after.
Butterfree.
We can do that after the who's that Pokemon segment.
I not on this one. I just want to finish this one and go to bed. It's late. I had a long
What the
day.
topic? What, you want to quit the topic and leave?
No, I just don't want to add it on to this podcast. Is
Oh.
what I'm saying.
Should
But
be
I
a bit
would
more
definitely
clearer.
love to talk about that. I would definitely love to talk about that topic.
You should note that down at some point.
I should. Yes.
And I guess I'll mention it. The Detective Pikachu movie. For like a live action,
Ryan Reynolds, love you.
they did it pretty well. Like, sure, they could have made it the story a bit more appealing, and like, you know, the main character I don't really know what to really say about the main character other than I don't know. I wasn't really focused.
I was more
Like
focused on Pikachu
I
than
wasn't
I
really
was on
like
him.
yeah. I felt like the main character didn't really grab me, and then like
Yeah,
it's
like he
good to
wasn't bad. He
well
wasn't
yeah
bad.
I know, but yeah but like the thing I did want to like add is like they did have the perspective of someone who wasn't remotely interested in Pokemon in any shape or form. Like he didn't want to, because in the starting scene he tried to catch or he was egged on to catch a Cubone. It's for the
Right.
sake of owning a Pokemon,
Yeah.
or mainly to tell his friend to stop bugging me. I'll catch this Cubone, and then you can leave me alone about not having a Pokemon partner. Which is, I believe, that was exactly what it was.
I think it was something like that.
It's something along those lines. I don't remember. I haven't seen the
Yeah,
movie
because
since
he
it
didn't
came
like
out,
Pokemon. Yeah,
and
he
just
didn't like
realized, and
Pokemon.
I don't actually own it in physical media, so I need to actually buy that film. I'm trying to get a
Same
lot of the
though.
Pokemon stuff. But yeah, so like that concept of like him not liking Pokemon was interesting, and then like Ryan Reynolds' Pikachu character comes on
Was
him.
awesome.
Yeah, was really really funny.
I
It was
loved how
definitely the
they
most
had him.
entertaining bit of the movie, and then as well,
Yeah,
like I don't want to. I don't know
spoil
if it's
anything.
really a spoiler or not.
I would consider it one if you're thinking of what I'm assuming you're thinking of.
Um,
It,
I'm gonna mute my microphone on the Discord
on the
on the
podcast.
podcast feed and
All
ask.
right, all right, go for it. That's actually a really good question.
Yeah, I don't know how
Oh
to really
man,
say about that.
I would just say leave it out, just to be on the
Just
safe
leave it.
side.
All right. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, leave
All
it.
right. So we'll ignore that
That
factor that I just asked privately, as as it is a potential spoiler. I mean, it's a cool little
some
reference they had.
people,
It's a cool
yeah,
little thing that they added.
certain people would definitely not want to hear that from other people, but other people probably wouldn't care. But so that's why we're not going to talk about it. It's for those others that would care about it.
True. So yeah. So just in case people who weren't actually familiar with like Detective Pikachu, so Detective Pikachu is a live action Pokemon movie that is based off of the Detective Pikachu game,
For the
which
3DS.
well, the 3DS, which, funny enough, left on a cliffhanger. So we never actually found out what actually happened until probably when we get it on the Switch, which has been announced for. We just don't have a date or like confirmation trailer for it. But we do know. I'm pretty sure Nintendo have made or Game Freak have made the official statement that they are working on the sequel on Switch. As much as it'd be
For
cool,
you're talking about a game, right?
Detective Pikachu, yes.
Yeah.
So we're waiting on the Detective Pikachu 2
Yep, they were talking about that after the Six Festival launch of the movie.
film. Yes, I do remember that.
Wait, live big screen debut, but now on the film's secondary anniversary, we have our clearest indicator yet. What? I don't know. That just what I just read is kind of
It
interesting.
sounds like broken English, at
Yeah,
least in the
the
way that
way it
you are.
was worded was really weird.
Yeah, so that was like for people who are probably doubting it, give it a go. Give
I
this film
honestly
a
would
go.
highly recommend the movie. Sure, some of the
Don't
Pokemon
don't worry
models are
about the
weird.
story or anything like that. Just enjoy the visuals and the soundtrack because the
As I
soundtrack
said
was actually
something
pretty good.
about a couple of the models. Some of the models didn't look the
Yeah,
greatest, though.
like
Let's be real. But some of them looked really good.
we have like really amazing looking Pokemon. We got some that look okay, and we got some that just look ew. Why they do
Yeah,
that?
right.
Well,
It's just kind
like
of interesting.
one of them sticks out to me that I was like, no, is Mr. Mime. I was not a fan
the
of
good
Mr.
old
Mime
Mr. Mime.
because like they did have like little joke on the trailer, like
Yeah.
it was really really funny.
Yeah.
And
Oh
I
man.
don't think there's really anything else at the top of my head
But
for it.
highly, highly recommend Detective Pikachu movie.
But yes,
Highly
100%
recommend it.
watch the film. Give it a go.
Yes.
And as well, we also have like the track list, which is really cool. And how long they go for. They don't go for very long. The longest one is called Digging Deeper. And it's... Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm not going to say that because it actually spoils some of the movie.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm not going to stress this enough. Watch Detective Pikachu. Give it a go. It is amazing.
Honestly, it was one of the first movies I actually went to the movie theater for to watch in a long time before it. By myself. Although I did invite a few people who were supposed to go, but they weren't unable to go due to unseen for circumstances. Unforeseen.
I don't want to
But
ask
I
about
still
that,
went
but
by
sure.
myself.
Yes.
Anyways, guess what?
Like, yes, alone. And then
Yes.
I saw it with one, two, three. I think I saw it with 3 other people. And then, annoyingly, I mean, he's not here, so I can openly talk about it. Like, dude was on his phone the entire time while watching the film.
Is it who
Like,
I think it is?
if it starts with letter J, then yes.
Oh, actually, no then.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned to you anyway at some point, but yeah, that dude,
Probably.
he wasn't really watching the film. So he was just on his phone, like on Facebook, like I don't know if it was like selling stuff because he usually does that on Facebook Marketplace, or even the possibly, which I'm pretty sure it was, talking to his girlfriend. And you know, he could have just said, "I'm at a movie. Please stop messaging me. I will talk to you later." Because the movie only went for 104 minutes. You don't need to talk to your significant other every bleeding 15 seconds. Or every 2 minutes, which seemed to happen a lot. And not gonna lie, I was really annoyed. I'm like, I'm not gonna invite him to watch movies anymore.
Right, like, honestly, if you're at a movie, stay off your phone.
Literally,
guys.
the first
Seriously.
thing you get told in the films to turn your phone off or leave it on silent. And then as well, dude didn't even dim down the brightness. It was bright AF.
Yeah, like...
That's just disrespectful. Like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm trying to enjoy the movie here, and then you're doing this? Like, dude, why?
Like, when I was checking my phone during the movie, I literally at least put my hand over it so the brightness of my screen wouldn't, like, go all over. That, and there weren't that many people on there because it wasn't the first showing. So
Fair enough.
there was probably like 10 of us in there, so, and we were all pretty spaced out, so it was fine.
Fair enough.
Because I kept it like close to me and I like blocked it with my hand, so yeah. And I was one of the furthest back, so not like the people in front of me noticed
Right.
it.
Yeah, I just like go, all right, I got a notification. I wonder if it's anything important.
Quickly check it. And
Okay.
like I did is like the only thing that really somewhat important came up was I had to pay for something on eBay. That was about it.
But yeah, don't do that. Don't watch movies and be on your phone. And as well, it would suck if you're watching a movie and it was in a different language and then you go, what's going on? I missed everything. What did he just say?
What did he say?
Dude, you can understand other languages, right? Nope.
Non-disco.
What's going on?
Oh man.
Anyway, let's move on to the Who's That Pokemon And we're doing a little bit of a twist this time. This time, I'm giving Tony one, and then he's going to give me one. So, yeah, bit of a change.
I kind of wanted to keep that on the DL because I was gonna be like, all right.
No. I want to ruin your fun.
How dare you?
It's my podcast and mine alone. Anyway, so we have 2 Pokemon, so 1 each, and then yeah, let's go. So my Pokemon is, it was part of one of the main, I guess, supporting characters teams. Its method of evolution changed during the generations. Do you need another hint, sir?
Okay, so I have to ask. So are we talking about the pre-evolution or the actual evolution? Or would you accept anything if it's in the same line?
I would accept anything if it's in the same line, but bonus points if you get the specific Pokemon that I'm talking about.
I have a feeling it's Blaziken.
Do you not want another hint, sir?
Sure, bring on another hint. But that's who I'm thinking it is right now.
Wait, I think what? You misunderstood the second question.
Oh, maybe I did?
Method of evolution changed during the generations.
Oh, it changed. Okay, I was thinking like for some reason I was thinking Blaziken into Mega Blaziken. Brain fart. Anyways.
You can still think of that if you want.
Right.
Up to you. And then it's appeared shiny in the anime changed. With another Pokemon that was also shiny.
Also shiny. Oh my god.
And also big quotation marks on Pokemon. Another Pokemon. Just to be a bit more clearer on that.
I feel like I should know this.
I'd be surprised if you get it, because I don't think you've... Actually, never mind, I won't say that, because I'll give you another hint. I will not say.
I do want another hint, though. Method of evolution changed.
I just did those 3 clues, because I wasn't really too sure with what else to really add for it. Because I feel like if I gave you another one, it'd be way too obvious.
Right. So method of evolution changed.
Correct.
Did you say like between a generation?
During the generations. So from
during the generation.
It's so its debut to current.
So for example, it could be a Gen 1 Mon and it could have changed anywhere between now and 8.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, its method of evolution changed from like, what is say an example, like generation 4
to having an item.
Or say generation 4, its evolution changed. Like it required I don't know. We'll say it required a trade or something like that to evolve. Right. That's an example. It's not necessarily from
right. No, I
generation.
Know. Yeah, I know what you mean. What were the other clues again, besides the method of evolution changing?
It's appeared shiny in the anime with another Pokemon.
In quotations, you said.
Correct. And then it was part of one of the main supporting characters' teams.
Main supporting... By that, I'm assuming you mean one of Ash's...
friends, yes.
Companions.
I guess his companions would have been a better word phrasing, but...
Yeah. Right. Pure shiny. So it can't be Blaziken. I don't remember ever seeing a Blaziken shiny. Trying to remember like everybody's teams. Oh man,
that's gonna be a pain.
I feel like I know it, but I don't know it. Like,
It's tougher than the other
Evolution
ones, I'll say
changed.
that.
Right. Main Ash's companion. Shiny. Method of evolution changed.
The character themselves did not own the shiny Pokemon.
They did not.
They did not. But has
the only
appeared
person I can
shiny.
think of. The only shiny mon I can remember appearing, like from a main character's team, was Ash's Noctowl. Anyway,
You have a guess, sir?
oh my god. I don't. But I'm gonna throw one random on out there just for the heck of it. Go with, I know this is wrong, but I'm just throwing it out there, Krogunk.
Just gonna throw Krogunk under the bus.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure. So that's gonna be my guess is Krogunk.
Oh,
Even though I know
you're
it's
gonna
wrong.
lock it in?
Yeah.
Oh, and I gave you a hint as well. The Pokemon was Charjabug.
Oh, wait. Oh, of course it's one of the animes I didn't watch. Damn it.
That's why I said it made it a bit more difficult this time.
Yeah.
And then as well, throwing it under the bus, that was my hint.
Yeah.
It looks like
I
a
didn't
bus.
And if you said I used it, I still probably wouldn't have known.
I haven't used Charjabug, so.
No, I did. Don't you remember our Soul Link? Charjabug was one of my MVPs.
Oh, right.
I still probably wouldn't have gotten it, though.
So the other Pokemon that was with it was a Genesect, but it was a vehicle. So it was like a little car. It was really cute.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right. So it was.
Oh, now I feel like I'm not going to get any mercy. I could just feel like, oh no, I am so screwed.
I'm sad. Anyways, are you ready for yours?
It wasn't Charjabug, was it? You also didn't pick Charjabug?
What do you mean I didn't pick Charjabug?
I said, did you also pick Charjabug by chance?
Oh, imagine.
Because that would have been so funny.
I can't say anything. It could be Charjabug. It might not be.
If it's Charjabug, you owe me $100.
But literally, the first hint literally is, you'll listen. The first hint is I have 3 different forms.
3 different forms?
Yes.
Okay. So is that including its base form?
I don't know how I would word that. No. Just 3 different forms, period.
Okay.
Like, for its specific mod. 3 different forms, period.
Right.
I can be found in 18 different locations in the game I was introduced.
Let's wait 1 second. So you said 3 different forms?
Yep, 3 different forms. 18 different locations.
18 different locations.
In the game I was introduced.
In the game I was introduced.
I am only acquired in a single form that changes on where I battled last.
Where you battled last? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I think I know this.
Do you have a guess? Do you want to guess?
I want to give it a guess.
Alright, go for it.
I want to say Wormadam.
Are you going to lock it in?
I'll lock it in.
I'm going to give it to you because I had Burmy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, different forms and only acquired.
Yeah.
Through different.
In a single form. Do you want to? I am only acquired in a single form that changes on where I battled last.
Yeah, that's what got me. I'm like,
yeah,
that's Wormadam. Little Burmy.
Yeah. Do you want to hear what the other 5 that I had was?
You had 5?
I had 8 total. I had 8 total, just in case.
And I got it.
Yeah, like the number 4 was just, some of them were pretty simple. Like the 4th one was I only have a single typing. 5 was my initial form's base color is green. 6 is I have 3 weaknesses. 7 is this would have given it away, just from the way you were going. I can evolve into 2 different Pokemon.
Okay.
And then the last one was I can only be found on a honey tree.
Yeah, I feel like that last one definitely would have helped.
Yeah.
But no, I got in 3.
Nice.
I was like, all right, I got to note these down because I'm gonna forget, and I don't want you to repeat.
Right. Fair enough.
But yeah,
I'll do that next time. Just kind of write down what you say. That way I won't be like, what was this? What was that?
Yeah. I feel like that was definitely the key things to keep in mind.
Right.
All right. So we've done with that segment. That was fun.
That was quicker than normal, actually.
I mean,
like that.
You took a bit with Charger Bug.
Yeah, because I couldn't think of it. Darn it. That was a good one. I like that.
I feel like definitely like the main character ones. That definitely, was definitely a way to like shorten the list, and then evolution was
but I
a bit
never
tedious.
watched it. So who
You
uses
played the
Charger
game?
Bug?
The trainer was Sophocles.
Yeah, because I was so hell bent on the anime, not the games at all. But I since I never
you need
watched
to take both into
it,
consideration.
Yeah. Yep.
Because that's what I always do. I always take both into consideration.
Fair enough.
Anyway, so our next topic is our favorite Gen 5 and 6 Pokemon. That exclude, obviously, the starters, because we've done that in episode 1. You haven't seen episode 1, check it out. It's in the link in the description below. That
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug and instant cringe.
Right.
So I actually need to go to the Sun and Moon Pokedex just so I can, because that's where every single Pokemon is available.
Right.
So number 5 is the Kalos region. What I'll say is that, like, especially with the Kalos region, that was like one of the biggest changes of designed Pokemon, because it was like it was like the first region in like for the mainline series games to be based out of Japan as well. The first 4 regions were based on different locations in Japan. So, did you want to go first, or should I just take it? Take the lead?
You can go first. Just a quick question on how many did you want to pick? Like
we
3 again?
Did we do 3?
Oh yeah, we
6.
did. I think we did 3, then we did 6 or something. I don't know. I don't know why 3's coming to mind.
I have no idea. Anyway, for like my favorite mons, especially from like using them competitive and because they just stuck out to me, and then as well, like we were talking about this Pokemon earlier, High Dragon. Or High Dragon. I don't know how to really pronounce German very well.
High Dragon.
Zrai.
If you want to get super
super German. Yeah. Like that line was really, really interesting, especially because like the way that they were like trying to like convey different Pokemon, especially like High Dragon specifically, was supposed to be based off Yamato no Orochi or the 9-headed snake of myth. I think it was like some sort of mythology thing. So with interesting enough, with High Dragon, if you look at its like the sprite's shadow, you can actually see that there's almost like 9 heads on it, which is pretty much directly showing the Yamato no Orochi inspiration. And yeah, I think as well in the original like design concept, it was going to be a tank. It was going to be based off of a tank, so that's why it's got like the red treads on it. Oh, I think it was on its like stomach, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, on its stomach and tail, like it was supposed to be a tank originally. Which that would have been interesting to see. So
a tank Pokemon, yeah.
A literal armored tank. So for my other one was, funny enough, after it is Volcarona, because
oh yeah,
I really liked its design, and then as well, like, it was literally one of the first Pokemon I used in competitive, and I've loved it ever since. I think a lot of the Pokemon I really fancy are like the Dragon Mons. Because the next one I have is
let's be real.
Haxorus. Yes?
Which, let's be real, Dragon is one of the coolest.
Yeah.
If
that's
not
one of the
coolest typing.
They definitely have like one of the best designs.
Yeah.
But, just being dude. So anyway, so like the Haxorus line, that was really, really cool. Like, I love the shiny one. Shiny design for it. Just in case people didn't know, if you played Pokemon Black and White 2, at some point in the game, I think it's post-game, if you talk to Skylar, you can fly to an island where it's exclusively a Haxorus, but it's shiny Haxorus. I
actually did not know that.
Which I don't remember what exactly you needed for it, but yeah. You're able to get a free shiny Haxorus, which I think I got it once and didn't do it after then because I just stopped playing whichever version it was I got first.
Right. Are we doing, sorry, how many Mons are we doing each again?
We're just going to do 6 because it's easier.
Okay.
And then as well, for those who aren't familiar with like Pokemon design and stuff like that, they designed Haxorus first and reverse engineered Haxorus's forms to make Fracture and then Axew. Gonna ask you a question. I don't know what it is.
But
I'm trying to think of like legendary Pokemon and stuff like that.
I'm personally trying to stay away from legendaries.
Fair enough.
But I like know, legendaries for Gen 5 would be like Landorus, Thundurus, Tornadus, Reshiram, Zekrom, Genesect, Meloetta, Keldeo,
Kyurem, Black Kyurem,
Parisian, I already said Terrakion, Cobalion. I think that's all of them.
Yeah. And Victini. I forget Victini.
Oh yeah, and Victory.
And you get Victini if you do a event. So if you bought Pokemon Black and White, I'm pretty sure it's the original. If you bought them, you'd get like a little code. I think it was a code. Or a method of getting the Victini. So pretty much you get like a ticket. You get a ticket, which allows you to go to the area to obtain the Victini, which is at level 15, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I remember events quite well, because that's what made me really fond of Pokemon. Yeah, I know, because you said you never did events, or you barely had any events available to you other than the Wi-Fi ones.
Yeah, sadly, that's,
Which, it happens, especially where he is.
Especially since...
Because he lives in a small place.
Small county, literally. I think it's literally like population of 40K.
Ouch.
Maybe 50. Actually, I'm gonna Google it.
Fair enough. So,
I'm curious.
Yeah, so the next one I'm gonna go with is Chandelure. I really liked its shiny form when I. That was like the main thing that really grabbed me when I first saw it shiny. I'm like, damn, this thing is cool. And then, like, it's a really, really strong ghost type. I'm trying to remember what else I really loved about Chandelure when I used it. Ah, yes.
Chandelure was like Ghost Fire year.
Yep. It's literally a chandelier.
Not lit. Yeah, chandelier.
It's a chandelier. Yeah, I really like the typing for it. Ghost Fire.
Yeah. Is it Alolan Miralac Ghost Fire too?
Yeah. They just copy and pasted it. They're lazy. Yeah. I'm kidding.
I couldn't remember if Marowak was Ghost Fire. I knew it was Ghost something.
Yeah. Crocodile. That was another one of my favorite Pokemon. So, for those who haven't seen the Black and White anime, you are missing out.
Yes, sir.
Because it was... I think it was like
pretty good.
I think it was like really, really good
compared to like really good.
Like obviously there are like parts of it that are annoying, but still. So Ash caught a Sandile. There was a very special thing with that Sandile. if you watched the original Pokemon anime, Ash has a Squirtle as part of the Squirtle squad, and it has glasses. It was a very similar thing with Crocodile, but when it was a
Yep.
Sandile, it wasn't a gang, right? Well, that's what they called it.
I can't remember the story behind it, but
yeah,
man, that Sandile is awesome.
Yeah, now it makes me want to play Crocodile. I really want to build a team back around Crocodile now. So yeah, like
Right.
Crocodile was so awesome.
But
Especially
yeah,
when I first saw it, I'm like,
Crocodile.
oh, Crocodile looks so awesome. And then and then you realize something with its face. I just realized it now.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Crocodile was definitely like one of my favorite Pokemon that I started playing with. I think it was like one of the. I think it was the ground type Pokemon that I had in my team for the entirety of Black and White. I don't remember my Black and White 2 playthrough.
I just double
Annoyingly.
checked the Sandile, Ash's Sandile was revealed to be a leader of a group of other Sandile who
Okay.
lived near a spa resort. It doesn't say it was like a gang or anything, but that's what it said. What it says, so let's go with that.
Fair enough. So I said Volcarona, Hydreigon, Crocodile, Haxorus.
Yep.
It's in Chandelure.
Yeah, that's 5.
All right, I got one more. I was looking at it and then it disappeared. I'm like, oh no, where to go?
Way to go, bud.
I'm like, no, I've forgotten what it was. I was literally looking at it. Zoroark. So, Zoroark is a Pokemon that was exclusive to only an event in the original Black and White game, which, if you wanted to access it, you would have needed to participate in an event in Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver, which gave you the 3 shiny legendary beasts. Those who aren't familiar with the beasts, it is Raikou, Entei, and Suicune.
Didn't they have to be like the shiny?
They had to be the shiny versions exclusively. So
yeah.
if I recall correctly, you needed all 3 in your team. And you needed to go to this area. I don't remember what it was. It was a very, very, very long time ago.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. I can't remember either. What the heck? I'm looking it up as we talk while I was thinking
that's
about
what
it.
I'm literally looking at it as well. I'm like, where is it? 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 It was also just given as a generic event at 2011.
Yeah. In Black and White 2, you got Zoroark for free.
Yes.
Which is kind
of cool. But you had to hunt it down, I believe.
Yeah. Lostlorn Forest requires shiny faithful encounter Entei, Raikou, or Suicune. And then you evolve Zoroark. What? By faithful encounter Celebi. What? What?
I haven't heard of that second one before. I have not heard of that second one.
Yeah, just double checking it. Game locations. Black and White. Castelia City requires faithful encounter Celebi for a Zoroark. Oh. And then Zoroark
was that
you find in Lostlorn Forest.
Is it an only Japan thing or?
Let me check.
Because it could be an only Japan thing.
Right, yeah. Castelia City, or no. What is going on here?
I don't know. You tell me.
Faithful encounter, yada yada.
Boo doo 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 doo. We're gonna get copyright.
Being taken back in the time with Celebi. So it looks like it was a Celebi from just like a different generation from like Heart Gold Soul Silver, if I'm reading this correct.
Is it is it a shiny Celebi? Or is it the normal Celebi?
I don't know. Because I can't find the specifics of the event.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah.
the thing is, like, I like once I get my capture card in, which it should arrive this week.
Relocator.
Because I did purchase a normal DS capture card, so it should be arriving soon. Hopefully this week. I'm praying. So yeah, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be recreating every single event that happened that actually have like a interaction, so to say. So I'm gonna be doing that.
Is that going to be a video or
That's going to be a video and then as well as a stream. So I'm going to be pretty much doing it's going to be essentially a recreation of every single event that I can do from Generation 3 to Generation 5, as those are the only legitimate cartridges that I can use to actually recreate events. I would love to do it for like 3DS. I mean, I could technically do it for Switch, but there's not really any exactly. So like currently working on getting a regular, just getting a 3DS capture card, or at least some way to capture footage, and as well as original Game Boy, which you can just use on the 3DS anyway because there's the
virtual consoles.
We got the virtual consoles, which is just emulate it, so
right.
Saves me from getting every single copy of Pokemon. Yeah, so that's something I really want to do, especially like I feel like the Arceus event was, which obviously we've done like 20 times already. Like the amount of times we've already like done the event with our awesome randomizer. If you want to watch our Soul Link randomizer, it's in the description below.
Stop it.
I'm sorry, I had to do it. So yeah, we're currently doing that, and we don't know if we're going to be winning, son.
I don't know if we're going to be able to finish it, actually, just because of our schedules, too.
I'm a lot more free than I am now, honestly. But we'll talk about that off stream. So anyway, so I'm like...
I mean after the podcast.
Podcast, stream, same thing. The same thing for me. Actually, I'm streaming it now. I'm kidding.
Imagine.
That'd be really, really weird.
Right.
Anyway, I think that's all I want to talk about Zoroark. Oh yeah, I guess I'll mention its ability, just in case people who aren't familiar. So,
illusion.
The illusion ability. So, Zoroark pretty much imitates what the Pokemon in the back is. So, it's really, really interesting. So, if you're playing like competitive or just like Pokemon Showdown, you just like send out your Zoroark.
Say like your sixth one was like Zacian.
So like your last
something.
one was like Zekrom. We'll just use Zekrom because that's a better example than Zacian, honestly.
Right.
Like,
fair enough.
Yeah, I won't bother with the Zacian explanation because it's a bit annoying. So yeah, it will just be out as a Zekrom, and then people will get confused. Oh, I don't remember if you watched that replay of me when I was using the Zoroark, and then someone.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I had a Zoroark. This person didn't know what I was using, and it was like, "Wait, why is my psychic attacks immune?" And then I just defeat him, and then he finally broke the Zoroark's illusion. It was like, "Oh, it's Zoroark." he thought honestly thought I was cheating. I watched
that replay yet.
It was the one ages ago. It was the one where the dude thought I was cheating.
Oh man.
It's like, wait a minute, this Pokemon can't learn that move. What's going on here? Are you cheating? Like, yeah, like, why would anyone want to cheat in Pokemon Showdown?
Literally.
Who would do that? I mean, I know there are a lot of salty players on there, so. Anyway.
And you're one of them.
Depends. It really does depend. It depends on how I am that day. Like, I can get really, really annoyed.
You're just moody.
I mean, that's my favorite ability in Pokemon. Hey, anyway, you're 6, sir. And while you do
All
that,
right,
I'm
so
going to do the covert ops of going to the bathroom.
I was gonna say something really quick beforehand.
Sure, go.
We actually technically have 2 of the same mons, but technically we only have. But in reality, we only have 1. And you'll find out when you come back.
Well,
But we
I
share
can still
Zoroark.
hear.
Oh yeah. Anyways, go. Be gone. Be gone with your bad self.
I'm already gone.
Alright, so the first Pokemon I have is Zoroark. As I said, I do share that with Brandon. Honestly, after watching it was from the movie, I kind of fell in love with it, as well as its illusion ability. Again, Brandon brought that up. Such a fun ability to use back in the day. Since it's more known nowadays than it was back then, it was just kind of funny because like Brandon had that on Showdown. I had somebody online using psychic moves on. No, sorry, not psychic moves. Yeah, psychic moves on my Zoroark when it was what was it illusioned as? I think it was a fighting type. Yeah, I think it and I'll in that actually the fighting type that it was is actually my next mon, my next favorite mon. But yeah, so I just kind of like Zoroark because of the movie and because of its ability, and it was such a big part of Black and White due to N. I think he had it as a Zoro. I can't remember.
It
though.
was a Zoroark. Because it's not always
Okay,
black
thank
and
you.
white. And your heart always knows
Yeah.
what's right.
Oh my god, shut up.
It's not about the win or lose.
All right,
It's the path you
it's
choose.
the path you choose.
When the journey begins. Pokemon. Pokemon.
Anyways, so my second favorite mon,
Such a good theme
as I
song.
said, right? My second favorite Gen 5 mon, as I said, is linked to that Zoroark. It's Minchao.
What?
Minchao. Minchao.
You said
I can never pronounce
linked.
it. Were you not listening?
What do you mean linked? I was not.
By linked, because Zoroark, I had illusion on Zoroark, and it was illusion as Minchao.
Not Mienfu.
No, Minchao. Or wait, what's the evolution one? It's Minchao, right?
I confused
Dude,
you.
I hate you. Stop it. I was like, wait, was it Mienfoo? No, it's not, you jerk. I was second guessing myself, even though I knew it for a
I
fact.
can't believe I did that.
You're evil. Anyways,
Yeah.
with Minchao, I had adamant Minchao. So plus attack my special attack that I was using for online battles. And this thing, I don't know what it was about it, but this thing was an absolute unit. And this was before I knew about EV and IVs, but I'm pretty sure I somehow maxed out its IVs on attack. And I have no idea how. Because this thing hit hard. It had no chill. And it was one of my main carriers, so that's why I kind of fell in love with Minchao. And then my third mon, Excadrill.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's favorite easy to beat the game for Black 2 and White 2 Pokemon. I just kind of liked it from the anime as well. And its design's cool. It's based off like a mole. It's got the little digger things. Digger things. Yeah. Anyways, but it's a steel ground type, which I like steel types quite a bit. But I'm not a huge fan on ground types. But this is gonna be kind of funny for my next mon because my next mon's also a ground type.
Cool. That is.
Krokorok.
Ah.
Not Crocodile, Krokorok. Because I don't know what it was about Crocorock. I think it's mainly because it doesn't look as derpy like with the face like Crocodile does. I mean,
What do
Crocodile
you
is cool,
mean?
but Crocodile looks like a derp with his face. Like
It
the
looks
black,
great.
his
What do you want
eyes.
about?
Anyways, but
How dare you, sir?
same thing. Same thing. It was a dash. Dude had sunglasses. Need I say more?
Yes.
It was such a just, I don't know. I'm saying less just to leave it at that. And my
Boo.
Boo
Boo.
yourself. And my fifth
I
mon
have.
was honestly one of my worst mons on my online team. But it was so fun to use because it had Prankster. Lipard.
I just had PTSD.
I do too, from our Soul Link. Anyways.
Not from that.
From
like,
what?
From Showdown stuff back when I was used.
Oh. But it was a Prankster Lipard.
Do you not remember Showdown Lipard nonsense?
I don't know.
Do you know
Which
what one
tells
of
me
its
it's probably
abilities
good.
are? Other than
I'm trying to
Prankster.
think. It's got Prankster. What was its other ability?
Limber.
Oh, Limber and Unburden too.
So Limber, that was an ability. So it prevents paralysis. Because paralysis was very, very popular in that format of play. I think I'm not 100% sure because it's been a hot minute since playing Showdown back in 7 years ago. 7 plus years ago. No, it's like 9 years ago was actually when I got into Showdown. And it was a very long time ago since that format, and it was like Limber Lipard was like one of the most played of, and Prankster Lipard. And by golly, was it fun. Like taunt, fake out. I think at one point there was like it had Thunder Wave, so there'd be a lot of Thunder Waves with it back in the day. Oh man, I just have flashbacks and I don't like it. Anyway.
Oh, no.
Anyway, continue on. I think I still have my original build. For my Lipod, for my competitive Lipod build, yeah.
Jeez.
I still have like a lot of my original stuff because I archived it.
Nice.
I'm like, you know what? I'm curious. I want to check my archives, but it's in my other hard drive.
Honestly, that Lipard was the Lipard I had just sucked, but it was just fun to use. It was just fun to use, so I kind of fell in love with it.
Fair enough, sir.
And then the final one is actually mythical. Again, related to the anime.
He cheated. He picked a legendary. Mother, he is cheating.
I honestly couldn't find a sixth normal mon I liked.
You saying you don't like Zeb Striker or?
No, I don't.
Sizematode or Leavanny or Throw or Suck or Darmanitan or Scrafty or Cophagregus or Caracosta or Archeops or Garberta because that's what you are. Gothitelle, Reniklus, Sorsbuck. What about your favorite Pokemon, Emolga? You love Emolga.
That annoying turd. Anyway, so
what about Electros? That was a really good Pokemon.
I was kind of thinking, but then I started getting PTSD. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, so going on.
I'm trying to guess what your mythical could be. Is it Keldeo?
Meloetta. Yeah. It's Meloetta.
I didn't like Meloetta.
Again, to do with the anime. It had to do with the anime. It was just kind of adorable.
I hated it in it.
It was just kind of adorable how it supposedly had a crush on Ash. I don't know. I just found that kind of adorable.
Oh my. It was 2 feet
tall.
I
am weird. Yeah, I know, but it was still kind of adorable. Anyways, so with
Wait, what?
then,
Wait, what? I just missed what you said.
what part?
You said why? Why did you say you were weird?
Oh, I was saying that was weird because
Oh,
I just realized I liked Latias as well, and both Mons actually have had crushes on Ash. I have an issue. Time to go to therapy. Bye.
all right. Yeah.
Anyways,
Your picks are quite odd, and
I didn't even realize that until I started thinking about it.
you need
Anyways,
to stay away from Pokemon R34. I
no
think that's his
comment.
problem. I think he's
Shut up.
I'm doing the
Let me
motions.
finish
You
my.
can't see it, but I'm just doing that and judging him.
Shut the fuck up. Can I finish, please?
I'd rather you not.
Anyways,
Yes, continue. What?
oh my god. No, I just realized the wording, the phrasing of what just happened. Anyways,
Of what I did? What with what?
just
Never
no, stop.
mind.
Don't get me.
I
Don't
know
get me
what I
laughing
said.
again. So with Meloetta again, found it cute that it had a crush on Ash. Also like the shut up. I also liked like the spree of episodes it was in.
It
When they I
was
can't
with the genies, right?
I
It
I'm trying to
was
remember
that
that.
arc,
I don't
wasn't it?
remember the genies. I don't think it was that arc
I thought it
because I
was.
remember because with that arc the main thing I remember is Dawn coming back and Cynthia coming back because I know those two made appearances in the anime when Meloetta was around.
I thought it was when that. Oh, never mind. I guess I don't really remember it.
That's all I can really remember.
Time
And
to buy all of
with
Black and White just so I can watch it.
right, and I really do like Cynthia's character in the anime, so I think that's
The thing
also
is,
linked to why I like
I
Meloetta.
like Cynthia and also don't like Cynthia because she's made to appear to be somewhat
Arrogant.
I was gonna say dim.
Yeah, I
I
guess I
think
can
that would
see
be
that.
like, yeah, I think that would be the correct phrasing because, like, sure, like, I think there was at one point where like older, the guy with big hair,
Right.
yeah, like he, like I thought it was funny when he actually asked her out on a date, like that actually happened, but obviously Cynthia declined. I think she said something else along the lines, but I don't really remember. It's been a
It's been
long
a long
time.
time.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that little clip's on YouTube. It was
More
really
than likely.
interesting to see, like, Cynthia just going like, yeah, all right, just full on declining a date from a champion.
Right. And then right, so we are on to Gen 6,
Gen
my friend.
6, that'll
Are
be on
you
you,
cool if
pal.
I start this one? All right.
Perfect.
So first one was the first its pre-evolution was the first Pokemon I caught in X and Y. I believe if I recall I started on Y.
Why?
Was Talonflame. My brain I just had an aneurysm. But
And this is when I say
Talonflame.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I always have aneurysms on the daily. I work I
You
work
fly
at a
cat like me.
restaurant that's main people that go there are college kids. I'm gonna have multiple aneurysms a day there. So it's okay. Anyways,
Fair.
so with Talonflame, it was the first I called Fletchling was the
English.
first Pokemon I caught in Gen 6. And I don't know what it was about Fletchling, but I kind of fell in love with it. So it became like the main part of my team alongside Fennekin, who also was my main. Or no, this was on Y, so I didn't have Fennekin. I chose Froakie on Y.
Really?
Yeah, because X was gonna be my main games, but I wanted to play through Y first. But anyways,
Alright. Weird.
I know I don't know why I did it for Gen
Yeah.
6 that way, but I did. Um, Stop it. But with
I will not.
Talonflame, it just looks really cool. It it's just one of those really, and it plus it's fire flying, which is cool. I mean, I don't know. It's just a cool mon, in my opinion. I've nothing more to say besides it looked cool. It was
Okay.
one of the first Pokemon I caught during Gen 6.
I mean, I feel like it'd
And
be a lot of people's first Pokemon.
yeah,
It'd either be Talonflame or Bunnelby? No,
I
not Bun.
think so, yeah.
It'd be Bunnelby
No,
or Scatterbug.
yeah.
Which,
But
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it was, and it stayed on my team throughout my whole playthrough of Y. Excuse me. And the second mon is Sylveon, just because it's an evolution. It was back when Fairy was first introduced, and I'm a sucker for evolutions. I love
Well,
my
to be fair,
evolutions.
it was the first Pokemon to be announced to be the new typing.
Right, yeah.
So I do remember that trailer very, very well.
Yeah. I don't think I watched that many trailers for Gen 6, now that I think about it. I remember watching like the reveal trailer when they showed Xerneas and Evoltal. Evoltal.
Yeah.
Anyways, I remember watching that one. That's the only one I can like completely remember watching. And I think I watched the announcement when they released the first evolution of the starters. So like Fennekin, Froakie, and Chespin. Um, but yeah, that's all I can fully remember.
Fair
But
enough.
like I said, I'm a sucker for evolutions. I love all of them. Sure, I don't
So
like Sylveon as much as the rest, but yes, I am lame. Get over it. Um, Sylveon, not my favorite evolution, but again, like I said, I love them all. And anyways, going on to the third one, Gudra, the gooey dragon boy.
I was literally about to say Gudra.
Yep, Gudra. I don't know what it was. I I had Gumi. It was annoying to evolve late game, but Gudra, and then just seeing some of the cool fan art of Gudra, like it just being cute on fan art is just adorable. They made me like it
I'm
even
scared to
more,
what I'm
and
going to
it's
find out when I type in Pokemon Gudra fan art.
uh, make sure you have safe SFW mode on, because
No.
there
I'm
is
not at work, so why would I do that?
stuff. I don't know. Anyways, so the Gudra, if I recall
Aww.
correctly,
That's adorable.
and if I'm
That's not
recalling
it.
on,
So adorable. Oh, God.
oh no, oh god, what did you do?
It's literally in the results. I'm like, I don't like that.
Anyways, anyways,
And
so like,
I just realized a really interesting thing with one of the pictures. Gudra has a very, very similar, like Mewtwo color scheme.
yeah, it's very. I think it's actually identical. I would say it's identical. Yeah, say identical. Anyways, so and
Oh,
then
no.
after reading,
Never mind.
Pokemon X's Pokedex entry for Gudra made me love it even more. This very friendly dragon type Pokemon will hug its beloved trainer, leaving that then this part not so much. But come on, it hugs you. It's adorable. It loves its trainer. It's cute. And then this part, leaving that trainer covered in sticky slime. Not so cute. But it loves its trainer. So I don't know.
I'm
It's
judging you.
don't judge me. It's
You're being
adorable, but gross.
heavily judged.
I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, that's why I like Gudra, just because it's Pokedex entries. Like the first portion of that is adorable,
I can buy
and
the entirety of the black and white series for about $45.
that was fucking random.
Thanks for swearing, you bastard.
You're welcome. Anyways, and then my fourth mon, also a dragon type, Noivern. Now with Noivern, I just love its design. It just looks so cool.
I regret opening that page.
It's a sonic dragon thing.
I like how you can't describe it.
I don't know how to, but it. Well, I mean, to be fair,
That's not how I would really, describe it.
Well, I mean, it's got like little sound jammer thing. Well, not jammers, but what's the wording? Sound generator, maybe sound wave generator, as its ears. And I just love it.
Say it.
You know what, Brandon? Shut up.
No.
Then you explain it, mister.
I'd say it's a wyvern with bat qualities, and then is designed to be more of a boom box. Hence, its signature move at the time was a boom burst.
I'm just gonna leave the call.
There we go. I think I win that battle.
But yeah, you would definitely win that. I just can't. Yeah. Anyways, but it's just
don't blame it on sleep deprivation.
I'm not.
Good.
But its color scheme is really cool. Purple, black.
Yeah, it's
hints of red.
Proper
and then white.
Color scheme, quite nice, and then it's shiny. I like its wings.
It's shiny.
It's very nice.
Okay. The shiny
wings,
is okay.
The wings I like. The body color scheme I don't really fancy.
Like a kind of a light lime green looking.
Yeah,
it's not terrible. There's definitely worse shinies out there.
Oh, obviously, but I'm not a fan of this one in particular.
Yeah, which is fair. And but yeah, Noivern just looks cool. It's a dragon type. I used it on my playthrough. Got it really late because if I recall, you get Noibat really late game. If I'm recalling correctly.
Yeah, you get it in like Victory Road.
Or Terminus Cave. Yeah, you get it at like level 45.
Yeah, so pretty much close to end game.
Yeah. So 44 to 46. Okay. But yeah, so sure it was on my team for a very short time, but I liked its design and I used it for the rest of my game. I don't even remember what I dropped for it. Anyways, and my fifth mon is Malamar. Why? I don't know. I really don't know.
Really?
Yeah, it just... I don't know. Its design is kind of interesting. I don't know how to word why I like Malamar. Because again, I wanted to try to stay away from the legendaries for the most part. But that was really hard for Gen 5 for me, because Gen 5, in my personal opinion, didn't have designs I personally liked or Pokemon I personally liked. Not a bad gen. Not a bad Pokemon, just not my cup of tea. But with Malamar, I'm gonna be kind of brutally honest. It was kind of a filler because I wanted to stay away from Legends. But again, I wouldn't be mad about seeing a Malamar on my team or anywhere, because Dark Psychic, is a pretty interesting typing. Although I'm pretty sure it gets absolutely destroyed by Bug.
Yeah, but who uses Bug these days?
Exactly. But with Malamar, it, like I said, cool typing, interesting mon. Okay, has pretty good abilities. Although I think mine had suction cups, because I don't remember ever seeing Contrary activate. But yeah, that was on my on one of my playthroughs. I kind of used it for a very short time. Of course, it started as a Ninkei because can't catch Malamar.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one more mon, don't I?
Yes, you do. That's why I was waiting.
I mean, I was looking at something completely different. This one, I'm almost positive you are gonna like as well, because it was used in competitive.
Yes,
Slash.
Aegis, yeah.
Yeah, Aegis Slash. I personally like how it had two different forms in battle between the wow, brain no work.
I'm not helping your
It's
brain.
shield form and its blade form. There we go. But and then again, Steel and Ghost, both pretty cool typings in my opinion. Again, it was using competitive, which I don't take part in, though I do want to take part in eventually, someday. Who knows?
Probably
Probably
not, to be
not.
honest.
Love how you and I said that at pretty much the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I know you definitely won't pick it up. Because
Yeah.
either, if you wanted to get into competitive, you'd do it as early as possible. But sure, like,
Right.
nowadays, it's a lot easier to get into competitive because you don't need to... I mean, I'll say this about competitive. If you wanted to get into competitive Pokemon play, now is the time. Playing in Generation 8 because, one, they made it super easy to be able to
EV train.
to pretty much train your Pokemon. At this point, you don't even need to IV train or try and breed anymore for perfect Pokemon. Unless you're shiny hunting, and then it will take you a little bit to get one, but still.
And you don't even need to catch it with the correct or the
well,
option
just
optimal nature.
I'll just do it because I'm obviously the Mr. Competitive man here. So pretty
Well, you
much,
don't even need to catch it with optimal.
you don't even at this point you don't need to like breed for any you don't need to breed for abilities anymore. You don't need to breed for natures. You don't need to breed for IV spread. The only thing you need to breed for is if you want the Pokemon shiny, and even that you could even do for chain breeding for egg moves. Those are the only things that you really need to take that is really
Wait,
impactful for like breeding. So and then
you
it'll
don't need to
go well
worry
with like
about
competitive.
ability anymore?
No.
Oh, cool. Anyways.
So with that as well, like that's all you need to worry about for breeding. And then the next thing you need is your bottle caps, and that's all you need. You just need your silver ones, which you can just get, and then also gold ones, which are a rare drop, if I recall correctly. And then like your nature mints. That's all you need. And then you have a competitive team within an hour if you decide to build one. That's how quickly you could possibly build a team if you just go generic. I guess I'll say no brain it because you could just use a meta team. I mean,
Well, technically, you still have to kind of grind to get the items, though, don't you?
not really.
Not really. Okay.
It's so much easier to get items. All you need to do is just literally play the game,
No.
and then just play like a few online matches, or even just do like one online ranked battle, and then just go in and out. You could even just go play one round, run, and then you got your battle points for the month. Like yeah, you could do it per month, but
Gotcha.
it honestly doesn't. It's honestly not that difficult. So like, if you want to get into
Anyways.
competitive, as I said, now's the time. It is the easiest format to actually start playing Pokemon. And I'm done with that tangent.
Fair enough.
Don't mention competitive again until we actually get to topic.
Right.
Go.
But that's all I really had to say about Aegis Slash. That and its design's pretty cool because I do like swords. I actually have like I used to have more swords, but I only have 2 swords in my room now. I used to have like 6, but I had to sell a bunch of them to pay off stuff. Anyhoozle. Your turn, my
Anyway,
friend.
all right, I'll take the lead from here, and I have two very similar Pokemon. I I'll guess I'll do the honorable mention of Malamar because I also liked Malamar a lot because one, its ability contrary was super broken, especially when you comboed it with superpower. So instead of like decreasing its attack and defense, it would increase them. So it would just be really hard to knock out. And then as well, like its evolution to evolve Inkay into Malamar is very unique. As in, you'll have to, as soon as it gets the level, I think it's I don't remember what level it was.
30.
Level 30. What you need to do is you need to flip your console upside down, and then when you finish the battle, and pray that your Inkay will evolve into the Malamar. So yeah, that's what I really liked about Malamar as an honorable
My
mention.
question is, how the hell did anybody figure that out?
The guide.
Yeah, because like it's just insane to think like without the guy, like how the heck would you think to ever hold your system upside down? But
No, I'm not a developer. But anyway, I'm going to pick you up back off of Talonflame because obviously, like, one of the first flying type Pokemon. Oh, it is the first flying type Pokemon. Never mind. The first flying type Pokemon available in the game, or one of your early captures, is the Fletchling, and then Talonflame. So I have a few different reasons to why I like Talonflame, and one of them has to do with the TCG. So in the TCG, I think it was Steam Siege or Fates Collide. I don't know which one. I don't remember which one. But I went to one of the I guess it was a pre-release for it. So pretty much with the Talonflame, it had one of those Pokebody or Pokemon abilities or whatever they were called, which if you have this card in your as like your opening hand, you can use it as a basic Pokemon, and that pretty much won me the event. I think I definitely got top 3 if I recall correctly.
oh wow,
Because I've only lost one, but that's due to literally. No, I think that was the other one, where the dude didn't know how to flip a coin. So, for people, I'm assuming everyone knows how to flip a coin.
Yeah.
So, when you flip a coin, what do? You
flick your thumb.
You flick your thumb up. That's correct. Sure, in a TCG event, it's a bit difficult. But still, you can flip a coin. This man, and yes, it was a man, he was older than I am, he didn't do flips correctly. So, instead of flicking his thumb up to flip the coin like a proper human being, he decided to just go up, just lift his fist up a little bit, enough for the coin to just go above his hand and fall on the ground. Can you tell me something wrong with that?
He could manipulate it so it doesn't flip.
No, he didn't manipulate it. He just didn't flip it correctly.
Could. Well, yeah, but I'm saying is the way you're wording it, he could literally just pop his wrist up straight,
pretty much,
and not have the coin flip.
The thing is, like,
although there is a way you can actually do that while having the coin actually flip.
Yeah, I know.
But anyways,
let's not talk about cheating.
But I'm saying that's
But yeah,
he manipulated it.
Pretty much, but yeah, like
Did that cost him the game?
Well, like,
because you reported it.
Huh? Did we? We didn't
going.
report it, no. But we just thought because like there was like so many people watching. I think we were literally the last match to finish for the night, and yeah, everyone was like, "You could have called that." I'm like, "Yeah, no. Why didn't you?" I don't want to really start something just in case. Yeah, I don't like really starting fights, and I don't want to get kicked out of that particular store, as I'm pretty good friends with the owners of that store and a lot of staff, so, you know, don't want to do that now, do I? So yeah, that was like the main thing with Talonflame, and then as well, like in competitive, it was really, really broken when it first came out. With when you had access to its hidden ability, Gale Wings, which made flying moves priority. So it was pretty much prankster on steroids for flying types. It was ridiculous. And then as well for like competitive standpoint, Aegislash, I really liked Aegislash, and then as well, I felt like that kind of had a inspiration for Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yeah, that yeah, more than likely.
I mean, but yeah, Aegislash was one of the strongest ghost types in the game. Like it was just ridiculously powerful, and then as well being
right.
I guess being Steel didn't really help it a whole lot, but still, like that thing was so strong and just so mean, especially when playing it back in that format when, you know, Aegislash was good. My next one was Tyrantrum. So one of the fossil Pokemon.
You mean Kevin, right? Oh no, I'm thinking of Durant. I'm stupid. Leave me alone.
That's also last gen.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait, that's also Gen 5.
So Tyrantrum, big T-Rex boy. It was awesome. Like I loved it as a Tyrant, and then as well, like its shiny form is blue.
Everybody loves blue.
And I love me a blue Pokemon. But yeah, I just love the design of Tyrantrum, and then as well, like these were like proper dinosaur Pokemon that we finally received. Because first generation was Aerodactyl, Omastar, and Kabuto, which, you know, none of them is really a dinosaur except for Aerodactyl, maybe.
Well, Aerodactyl's based off of Pterodactyl, so...
No, it's based off a few different things.
Yeah, but I mean, its naming is based off of
Well, obviously.
Pterodon, or... I think that Pterodon is technically its term.
It's a Pteranodon, yeah. But yeah, there's like so many different like Pokemon in this generation that were interesting and also meh. I don't know. I think Generation 6 actually was like the least appealing to me for Pokemon designs, other than like the few that I mentioned, and then I guess some of the legends were alright because, well, I'm gonna be one of those people who pick a legendary. I might pick two, just for the sake of it. So, because I recently watched the movie, Hooper. What is the full movie called again? Pokemon.
Hooper and something of the
Hooper and the Clash of the Ages.
Clash of the Ages.
So with Hooper, it's like a little I don't know what it would really be called, like a genie kind of thing. Like, oh yeah, he's called the Mischief Pokemon in his confined form, which is his little one, and he's the Jin Pokemon when he becomes his unbound form, which
that's what I was thinking.
Rad. That thing is cool. And then as well, like, it also has the Psychic Dark typing, so in the same generation as another Psychic Dark typing, which is really odd. But
right.
I mean, it makes sense with the Dark typing because it is an evil entity. Just so people didn't know, Dark type it means evil Pokemon mostly. But weaknesses: 4 times weak against Ghost. Oh, that's for the confined form. Version. I was like, what is going on there? I was reading things incorrectly, but no. But yeah, so like you see little cutesy, like well, in the movie it's like a cute little happy character, and then you see like the unbound form, which is like a merciless evil entity that just wanted to pretty much wreak havoc in the Pokemon world, and even summon like a bunch of legendaries. So yeah, like I would recommend watching that movie just for like the battle. Like the story is just a whole lot of myth. It's I don't know. I wasn't really enticed with the story. I was more interested in like the Pokemon and the legendaries themselves. That's honestly what really got me into it. My next one is also a legendary because I actually really liked it, and I don't know if anyone else actually really thought of it. It's another movie legendary, Volcanion.
Ooh.
So Volcanion is a unique water fire type or fire water type, and
I
yeah,
just realized
hmm?
you have Volcanion and Volcarona on your team on your favorite list this time around. You like the word Volk, don't you?
No, I just like the Pokemon.
I was just being a smart ass. Keep going.
But yeah, so with I know, I just realized Volcanion is the same in every language. Cool. So yeah, with Volcanion having its like debut in the film, I kind of remember the film, not really. All I remember is that Ash and Volcanion were like forced together by like some sort of magnetic force or something like that. I don't remember. Or some gravity guff. I don't know. But yeah, I liked its signature move Steam Eruption, which if it ever got competitively legal, it would be a very interesting move. Especially it can induce a burn because steam, it hurts. So yeah, that was
Very much so.
yeah, and then as well like Volcanion in was like design where it actually like shoots projectile attacks. Like that ring around it opens up and then it becomes like a cannon. And then, yeah, I don't know why they designed
Hence
it
its
to have like a
name.
really weird donut. It kind of looks like it's got a donut attached to it. I really can't look at it the same now. I'm
Do
just
not
staring at it.
unsee.
I'm like, that's just the
That's a
donut.
donut.
Why am I
I'm glad
looking
to
at it?
know
It's
I'm
a
not the
donut.
only one that thinks that now.
Yeah.
Because ever since I
So
seen it, I was like, "That's a donut."
that's
Says my cat.
delicious.
I'm bat, so that's the first thing that could come to my mind is food.
All right, so I gotta go for. I'm gonna go for the funny one because I don't know if you remember this. The Dene. So, there was a Facebook post that happened many years ago. I don't know if you remember this. It was either Jack or Joe. They were like, make your profile picture your favorite Pokemon, and for the fun of it,
Yeah,
I picked a Dene.
yeah, yeah. It would be Joe.
Yeah, because that was a really funny time. I'm like, you know what, the Dene seems to be interesting. And yeah, I still actually I don't really mind the Dene. I get be like sure it's a Pikachu clone. Like
Yeah.
I like all the Pikachu clones. I think this is like one of the best looking ones. Other than I don't know
I
if
kind of like Morpeko. I don't mind Morpeko.
I like more
should say.
Peko. Yeah, more like Emolga is meh. Pachirisu, E
Meh.
Plusle and Minun, absolutely not. I guess Meryl is for
I don't think I'd consider Meryl a Pikachu clone.
well, it
Sure, people called it Pika Blue, but still.
like I mean, what would you call the Pikachu clone in that? A Pikachu clone in that generation then?
In Gen 1?
Gen 2.
Well, I mean, Meryl was a Gen 1 mod, though.
What?
Or am I being stupid?
Yes, you
Hold
are.
on. Am I being very stupid? Why do I feel like Meryl is. What is the Pokemon I was thinking was a Gen 1 mod? Oh my
Are you
god.
okay?
No, I'm not.
Thought so.
I'm. It is a Gen 2 mod.
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
I don't know.
Why was I thinking it was a Gen 1? What Pokemon am I thinking of that was Gen 1 then?
I don't know.
Anyways, keep going.
But yeah,
This is Pokemon.
the Dene is definitely the best Pika clone in my opinion. And I wouldn't pick any others. Possibly. Who knows? Yeah, I'm done with that. So, I think we're up to the final topic, which is the I don't know if it's whatever. The Pokemon mainline sequels. Example: Black and White 2, and also Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I don't know if Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun are technically sequels exactly, but I mean, it's sort of similar to Black and White 2 in that sense,
where it like explores the story a lot more.
It extends the story.
Extends, explores. Thank you.
So yeah, so with Black and White 2, you are a different character. You goes like Hilda, Hilbert, and then it's what's the characters called in this one? I don't remember now.
For which ones?
Black and White 2, because I know the female is May, but that's in Japanese.
I know. Well, the male's Nate. Nate and Rosa. There we go.
Nate and Rosa. Okay. I'm surprised you remembered Nate.
I didn't. I actually looked up Nate. I wasn't too.
Okay.
I couldn't remember the main. I knew the female's name was Rosa. I couldn't remember what but I didn't want to say it just in case that was wrong.
Fair enough.
So I did want to double check for Rosa.
I just remember the Japanese name for her for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Kyohei was is Nate's Japanese name.
Okay. I think it's because I played the game mainly in Japanese. Well, actually, I did.
Voice.
So funny enough, I played Black and White 2 completely in Japanese, completely blind, with 0 walkthroughs when they first came out. So.
Because he's a weeb.
No, that's because I was given the game. I'm like, play this. I'm like, okay, father, I will play this game. It was before I even knew anime. Well, got into it, at least. I didn't get into it until like 2013, 2014. So with like the sequel and stuff like that, sure they were interesting, but definitely for Black and White 2, it provided a bit more post game and a bit more like features. So like the what's a good example? The legendaries. So for QM, they finally gave it the ability to fusion. So with the DNA splicers, you can create
DNA splicer.
Sure.
That's literally what it's called, is the DNA
splicer.
Slice, isn't it splicer?
Splisser. Or it says here DNA
it's
link.
Splicers.
I said splicers and you said I was wrong.
No, I didn't say you were wrong. I said splicers. That's all I said. I thought you said slicers. Anyways.
Well, yeah, so pretty much making QM change into like QM Black and QM White, which themselves look really, really cool. And then like
QM White looks really cool.
Which in the lore, like all 3 dragons were one entity, and then eventually they split off into obviously like Zekrom and Reshiram, and then whatever was like left was Kyurem, which I really like the lore of that. Would recommend having a look at that if you ever have like a free, I guess it's like 20 minutes or just want something in the background. Would recommend listening to like that lore, which I really, really liked. And then like the addition of Wells, like they added like all these new legendaries. So they added a really interesting thing as well in the sequel for Black and White 2, is the keys, I guess, what they would call it. I'm trying to remember everything at the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's like different keys, which you needed because you actually needed both games to trade keys, and then as well you also needed access to all 3 Reggies, so you can get the Regirock. So you need to get Regirock in one game. No, you get Regirock in both games, and then Registeel and Regice are version exclusives. if I recall correctly. And then you can use them
Actually,
to get Gigas, which was in the Twist Mountain, which they actually made that feature a lot nice. They actually utilized it a bit more as opposed to, you know, just going through it and not really doing anything. I think that
right.
was Twist Mountain. I don't really remember. And then as
I
well,
honestly don't remember a whole lot about Black 2 and White too.
I remember a good amount because I replayed it a lot.
Uh,
Well, yeah, and I've replayed it like 3, 4 times.
Geesh. I don't even think I ever replayed Black or White 2, really. Not to like full on completion again, but
And then as
anyway.
well, we have like the addition of the N Pokemon. So you can pretty much catch all of N's previous or his released Pokemon. I don't remember exactly what they were. I'll see if I can find like N's Pokemon thing for Black and White 2. It's like I did like how they brought out so much extra features for the sequels, but you know, like honestly, you may as well have made a third game.
N's Pokemon are obtainable via memory link, with the exception of his Zoroark, who is obtainable through the main story by defeating Rude and receiving it from him.
I,
That's what I'm
s-
reading.
I swear they'll wait. They say through the Entralink
Memory link.
memory link. Why does that
There's a
not sound
feature
right
in
to
Black
me?
2, White 2. Memory link allows players to sync either of the original Black and White games with Black 2 and White 2 via Nintendo Wi-Fi connection or DS wireless communications. With this feature, the player
Oh
can access new
right.
game features and interactions in Black 2 and White 2. The player will need to progress their Pokemon Black or White game to specific points in the main story in order to unlock certain flashbacks via the memory link.
Okay, I do remember this now. I don't remember connecting them though. Honestly, I don't remember ever connecting my games. All I did was trade.
Hmm.
Whatever. But yeah, so pretty much we get like and
And they
Zorua.
are
That's the first
released
thing.
Pokemon.
They are released. Okay,
Yeah, because it says the player must see a flashback of N releasing his Pokemon
within Chargestone Cave. Oh, that's
with a
sad.
Team Plasma Ground prior to the events of N's Castle in Black and White and Chargestone Cave. Hmm.
So the Pokemon we find are his Purloin,
Pidove,
Pidove,
Timber,
Woobat,
Temple.
Timber, Timpole, Boldor, Sandile, Darumaka, Darumanitan, Scraggy, Sigilif, Zorua, Joltik, Ferrith, Seed, and Clink. And then as well, when you catch them, they have or when you encounter them, they have a unique animation,
Yep.
which is very very nice. And
Yeah,
then
I
in
saw a
addition,
picture of it.
yeah, and then in addition, like you also get to use that for yourself. So, and then as well, they all have like really good abilities, so you could use these for competitive play, which is very very nice. I don't remember their IVs though. I don't really care though. They're
It
old
says
school.
it says N's Pokemon have a set nature and have IVs of 30 in each stat.
Oh, that's broken.
They
That's
are
strong.
incapable of being shiny while there is only one of each Pokemon. If the Pokemon faints or the battle is otherwise ended without the Pokemon being caught, it can be encountered again.
Yeah. I don't
Cool.
know why. I think I was trying to shiny hunt one of them, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. That's before I
Uh,
knew. I think I even tried to use a shiny encounter glitch, but it didn't allow me. Yeah, as much as I enjoy like the first Black and White 2 was so much refined, and then as well like the UI was a bit more cleaner,
right.
a bit more
I
polished.
actually, fun fact, I never played through the original Black and White.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I skipped them and went straight for Black 2 and White 2.
Interesting.
I think it was because at the time I was. I don't know. I wonder if it was during the time where I was having difficulty with a few things in my personal life. What year did Pokemon Black and White come out? Now that I think about it.
2011.
Yep. Okay. Yep. September 18th, 2010. Okay, so late 2010.
Was it late?
Yeah, I
2010?
think yeah, I was like excuse me. Yeah, that's what I saw in a quick little search.
Japanese release is 2010.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Wait, I thought
Everywhere else
wasn't
was
Black and White.
hmm?
When did they do the worldwide release?
X
I
and
thought
Y
that
is the first
started with.
games that they
Oh, it
start
was
doing
X and Y.
worldwide
Okay,
release.
okay, gotcha.
Yes, I do remember
Oops.
that, everybody. I remember that quite vividly. And it's very weird that I remember that specifically. But yeah, for like
Nice.
this game, like everyone was, well, Black and White too, everyone was speculating to be, oh, it's Pokemon Gray. Pokemon Gray is the next one, right? It's going to be Pokemon Gray. I mean, that's the only thing that
Yeah,
they can really do. But
because
no,
it
they
made
just did
sense with
sequels.
Black and White. And they were like,
hmm
nope, Black 2, White 2. It's like, oh,
Yeah, they just
okay.
pretty much make a direct sequel of the game, which, you know, they were actually really good games.
Right.
And these were the first games that got me into like proper competitive Pokemon. Well, somewhat proper competitive. But yeah, they had
Nice.
it had so many features and it was so nice. Uh, Most likely
So
we'll
very
do a
nice.
playthrough of it on stream.
Ooh, that'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, and I'm going to be using a DS. I'm going to use
Bum bum
my
bum.
capture card for that. I want to be it
Your
as
capture
authentic as
card.
possible. I'm not using any like emulators or anything like that. I'm using pure console. It's going to be super cool.
Heck
And
yeah.
you played have you at least played through Ultra Sun and Moon? Knowing that,
um,
absolutely not. He hasn't touched the game, ladies and gents. He has
actually,
not touched the game.
oh, I gotta see how far it was. Is this the? Yeah, this is
I
the one that
think
had
I
the
know
Ultra
how
Sun and
far
Moon.
you were on, which is very sad. I don't think you even passed the first
I just dropped my
island.
case. I. Oh God, did I? Oh God.
Either you didn't pass the first, either you haven't passed it, or you got to second island and stopped.
Literally, all these games are doing are just sitting in my freaking game, in my freaking case, collecting dust. I'm so sad. I
You are
really need to play through these so
you are
bad.
horrible.
I am bad. I'm awful when it comes to completing games. I just buy them and leave them to rot. Oh man. Um.
Thing is, I'd play more, but I have a job. But now I'm
Um.
available more often, so I'm actually finishing games. Like right now
So
in the
fun
background,
fact.
I'm playing Final Fantasy 12 in the background while it's auto leveling. So fun times.
Uh.
Go for it.
So, white or not white two. Ultra Sun has 3 minutes of gameplay on it.
Ouch. What about Moon?
I'm gonna put that up now.
I think Moon, you did actually have progress on it, unless for
Yeah, I
some
think
reason you deleted it.
I don't. Oh my god, why are you not working with me? Work with me, you son of a biscuit. But like, because I even remember picking up Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because I got the dual pack of it because I wanted to save a little bit of money. Ugh. I have 5 hours and 29 minutes played. I am up to Route 5.
Ouch.
Uh, well, I think that's because I was like shiny hunting something.
Why would you bother shiny hunting that early in the game?
Because I'm stubborn, okay? Uh,
Why?
I don't know why not.
Why do you do this?
Because I hate myself.
or not finishing games, then yes, absolutely. So literally at this point, you could leave the podcast and I'll do everything on my own.
Literally, though.
At this point, I might as
Yes.
well. Jeez.
Right? No kidding. Good grief.
But right now that he's gone. Yeah. So with the Ultra series, oh my god, I just realized the recording is almost 2 hours. Oh my gosh, the time went by so fast. So I'm gonna quickly run through the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon stuff. So like the big differences, we got extra Ultra Beasts. So we got Blacephalon, Starkataka, Naganadel. I think we got Naganadel was a new one. Alright, I gotta actually like check Ultra Beasts. So I was looking at them and for some reason it did not do things. So we got Playpole, Blacephalon and Starkataka. Those are the new ones that I recall. And then everything else we had the same. Unless for some reason we did have Playpole in the original. I just don't remember. So we got the new Ultra Beasts, which, funny enough, they're very, very good, except for Blacephalon. Starkataka is used a lot in competitive, so yeah, it was actually a really good Pokemon that they added. They added totem-sized Pokemon are now catchable, which I recall, if I recall, you catch them during
trials.
You talk to someone and then you can catch them. Oh no, you trade them to. You trade the regular version to someone and then they can just give you it. I think that's how it went. I don't remember. And for legendary, we got fused Pokemon. So we got the Necrozma fusions. So we got the Duskmane Necrozma and Dawn Wings?
Yeah, I think so.
Dawn Wings. I gotta look at it. Oh yeah. We'll just stick with that for now. And then we also got the Ultra Necrozma, which is when it becomes this massive wyvern of light, which it is crazy. And I remember, like, when I first playthrough of it, I was like, this thing is impossible to get rid of because it increased all of its stats because of its ability. So this was pretty much the equivalent of a proper Pokemon boss. And I would absolutely recommend for people who haven't played it, pick it up. It's crazy. And who knows, we may actually do a playthrough of it. Who knows? We'll find out. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else to really cover. Oh, yes, Rainbow Rocket. So this is post-game stuff. So spoilers for Tony, but he doesn't matter because he didn't finish the game. Are you even here?
Rude.
Okay. I was like, is he even here? So yeah, so pretty much with the
I already know about Rainbow Rocket.
Jesus, that was loud. Why were you eating your microphone? Please don't eat it again. But anyway,
I'm looking away from it, so I'm actually surprised.
Sound like you were just yelling straight into it. So yeah, with the Rainbow Rocket, they did a really, really interesting thing. So after you become champion, Rainbow Rocket appear from the I guess we would call it from the Ultra Wormholes. So here we just have Team Rocket, as well as Team Aqua and Team Magma, and then we also have Team Galactic Cyrus and also Lysander of Team Flare, and finally you have Team Plasma's Getsus, which in this game he's a bit more tame from Generation 5 in Black and White, where we talked about earlier, where he is just stupid strong. And I believe you versed both Team Aqua and Magma. Yeah, so you versed both teams, and yeah, you finally get to Giovanni, who, depending on versions, you can get Mega Mewtwo X or versus Mega Mewtwo Y. And he does have and he finally has like a team where it's all fully evolved Pokemon, and yeah, he actually has ground types and then one psychic. But yeah, I would highly recommend playing the game, or if not, watch our playthrough. Twitch.tv/ BrandonMVGC. Shameless plug. So yeah, I think that's what we'll stick with for now, because Tony can't really put any more input in, and it's just me talking.
Yeah, I know very, 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 very little for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
You suck. Anyway, so that's the end of the podcast. Thank you all for who stuck through the entire thing, or at least listening in segments, because it was fun talking about some of the topics, and some weren't as fun to talk about, because it was just me. It was me for 45 minutes talking. Anyway, should be used to that while watching my stream. Shameless plug again. Yeah.
Stop it.
Shameless plugs all around. Anyway, this is episode 3 of the Unofficial Pokemon podcast. Thank you for watching or listening, and catch you in the next one. Brandon signing out.